Before this episode starts, I just want to say that this episode only features the interviews we did with our guests. We did some games that we will be posting and uploading throughout the week leading up to New Year's. So if you are checking this out on Christmas or Boxing Day, stay tuned to the YouTube to see all the games that we talk about, that we would have talked about. Enjoy.
Wow.
Welcome back to the final episode of Quarantine with Justin and Ian.
What a
As
journey
usual,
it's been.
we took a long hiatus before the last
Classic.
episode.
Classic
us. So today, as we are ending the series, we are going to interview everyone we didn't get to interview before.
Think about it like a lightning round.
This
Like
is
a
like a talk show.
talk show. Afternoon late show.
This is the late afternoon show because we were supposed to film all these episodes during the late afternoon. We are not from the future, definitely not. So we are we are recording this. We are recording before we talk to all our friends. So hopefully this goes well.
Think about me as Jimmy Fallon and Justin's Jimmy Kimmel.
Or I want to be James Corden and you can be Jimmy Fallon.
Okay, I'll be Colbert. No, you be Colbert. You look like more Colbert than I look like Colbert.
So then who are you going to be? Can I be
James
Sean
Corden
Evans?
because I'm fat. Okay, yeah, you can be Sean Evans.
I'll be Sean Evans.
I'll be Joji and Rich Brian from their cooking show on Now We Feast.
All right, guys. So we have a few friends who didn't get to be on their own episodes. Maybe they'll be on their own episodes in the future.
Possibly.
Taking how we said no guests, but now we're switching to please give us guests.
We're all guests. It's fun. It's a fun time.
All right, guys. So
hope you enjoy what's coming up.
Hopefully I'll do some editing to make this nice and concise.
And
so,
are we going to roll that intro music, Justin?
We are going to roll that intro music. Bam!
I tried Viagra for the first time.
Coffee's for people who can't cut. No, fuck that. That's your sock wardrobe.
I'm going to jail.
Freaking pretentious. Got you. Listen up. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Justin Ian podcast.
Welcome. This is our first guest for our new special finale, the Justin Ian podcast, Quarantine Edition, the late afternoon show.
Yay.
Thanks for being here. We're 10 minutes late because we obviously always are 10 minutes late.
Because we're Filipino and we're always late for everything.
Is that
Technically,
yeah,
no, but we're early Filipino time. Filipino time is 2 hours, so we're technically still early.
You have any Filipino friends, Mina? They're always going to be late for almost everything.
So whenever they tell you a time, give yourself a buffer of 15 minutes.
Give you 20, 30, maybe an hour.
You know what?
an hour's
Interacting with you
extreme.
both, it kind of makes sense. It's kind of...
Well, shall I intro? Well, this guest is very special to us. She made our intro music, everybody.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Mina is
Mina.
That was
completely unfamiliar to the pod. She has made the intro music, and now we
Yes.
have her as a guest.
Very talented young person. Very talented.
No.
No,
Yeah.
not really.
No.
Let's gas
so.
up Mina. Everyone go on Spotify since you're already on here.
Oh, no. I
Everyone-
deleted all my songs.
Oh.
Dang.
Because
Everyone-
no, I wanna like release new music that's better refined and produced because there were a lot of like hiccups in the music that I had out there. So I took them all down so that I could put up stuff that I could actually be proud of and be able to say like, check out my shit on Spotify and not feel like low-key
True.
ashamed of myself.
True.
You hear that, guys? New music coming soon.
Fuck you.
You know what? When it comes out, we'll put you on the
plug it.
podcast round
We'll
2.
plug her.
Me? What?
Stop.
Okay,
I'm
so
shy.
we are running a little late, so we're gonna get
Yeah,
right
that's
into
fair.
it. All right, so this is how it's gonna go. Well, if you listen to the podcast where we just or the last quarantine episodes for everyone
Oh
listening,
my God.
we're just taking everyone's
There's a
questions.
mosquito in my room.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. This happens. It's okay.
ready to go? Okay, first question: what was the last movie you watched?
I don't watch movies. I have the attention span of
Excellent
a beaver.
question.
Great start.
Excellent answer, Mina. Mwah, beautiful.
That's what we're
Mina,
looking for.
I'm on
We're
the
looking
right
for-
podcast.
You're on the right podcast
That's
for
where
sure.
you go.
You know, Ian and Justin and Ian podcast for music and and makeup.
Cars?
That's what we do. We're
And
cars.
For mental illness.
For
and
mental illness, the Justin Ian podcast, everybody. For nicotine
Okay.
addictions.
You know how it
You know what's funny about that, Ian?
My mom and dad.
Ian, have you admitted yet that you have a nicotine addiction?
My mom and dad don't know about that yet. They're outside. Don't talk about it.
Aren't you on headphones? It's fine.
Maybe. All right, Mina, time for the second question.
Let's move. Let's keep going.
Can I throw it at it?
Go.
Mina, what was the last John you copped? What's the last thing you copped, Mina?
Like, I borrowed?
Well, it can be whatever the hell you want.
Whatever the last
borrowed or
thing you
bought
got was.
Whatever is the last.
God has a lot of connotations to it.
We're not snitches.
No.
Nope.
I mean, in terms of like borrowing, mostly just like hair bleaching shit.
Fair.
Or like probably the last thing was like some of my groceries, because self-checkout makes it really fucking easy to just into your bag.
Borrowing groceries.
As long as you pay for some of it, you can normally get away with it.
Just keep pricing the same banana and you're like buying a PS5.
Exactly.
Same shit.
But in terms of like clothing, this is the last like major thing I copped.
That's a hard boy.
For everyone for all the audio listeners, this is great because we always talk about fashion stuff and visual stuff, but we're audio podcast too. Mina just showed some sick ass shorts with some nice ass patches on it. We highly suggest for this episode, audio listeners, you switch over to the video.
Mina, what's the brand on that boy?
What's the brand? KTZ, I think. They were like $300, but my friend works at a thrift store. And they get a lot of high-end stuff there. So she sold it to me for like $50.
Wow.
They're a little big, but like you just throw a belt on and it looks real nice. Exactly.
Give yourself that like anime 90s silhouette, you know? Just
give yourself that corset look, that 1800s look.
Literally just like whack.
It's like all just boxy. Like you look like a fucking PS2 game.
Yeah.
Like Lara Croft.
Oh
fucking
god,
tiny ass hips,
ass hips, and then you gotta get like cone titties like Lara Croft.
Yeah, cone titties,
like the classic.
Fucking
cone titties, like Lego blocks, just pointing out.
Get two markers pointed under your shirt, just go, just like that.
Same effect.
Same shit.
I'm just gonna have this for the whole podcast, you know?
All right.
Okay. Last question before we get onto the game. What is the last thing you did pre-quarantine that you can't do now?
Oh, pre-quarantine? Oh, I went out. So funny thing, quarantine or like the school shut down, Ryerson shut down March 13th. And the reason I remember that date specifically was because my birthday was the day before. Oh. And so I went out drinking. I went out drinking to Warehouse, and it was like indoor, and there was like a fuck ton of people. Quite literally the last normal thing that I did before everything hit the fan.
Hey, at least you got it in right before it closed. That's
it was a fucking coincidence too.
Did you guys hear about Warehouse? They are a big reason why cases went up, apparently. So many
I'm not
people,
fucking surprised.
So many people got cases.
That's a hype, bro. Holy. Okay, guys.
Honestly, I'm not surprised, but like, sorry. I just want to mention this quick thing related to that, because my apartment building like that I live in now is really small. It's like 3 floors, so like 5 units or something.
Wow.
And I shit you not, like last week or the week before, I was like, why do I hear like these girls talking? Why haven't I been hearing them for the past like 2 hours? And then I went down for a smoke, and as I'm going down, I'm like, oh, y'all having a party of like 30 people.
Oh,
you're assholes.
They're assholes. They don't care about public health.
Go fuck yourself.
Were they
Shout
Karens?
out Mina's tenants. Go fuck yourself.
Guys, we're gonna
dox find them. You and dox them.
We're doxing
which is also doxing Mina.
Whatever.
It's okay. Mina can handle herself. She'll stab someone. It's okay.
Welcome back to the second segment of the Justin Ian Podcast Quarantine Late Afternoon Show.
Yay!
This is definitely not shot on another day.
The next day.
This is not the next day.
We're definitely not wearing the same clothes as yesterday.
But
I put on jeans today, actually.
Oh wow!
Fancy.
I put a second light So
Wow.
for the audio
Wow.
listeners, you
What did
again
you-
are fucking stuck with nothing.
What did you bring, Mackenzie? What did you do differently today?
I got Starbucks.
Wow.
You know, yeah.
What's the order? What you get?
What's the order?
I got an espresso frappuccino with oat milk.
Ooh,
yeah.
Oat milk
oat
is
milk.
great.
Oat milk is
Yes.
pretty good. It's pretty tasty. Isn't that
All
like
right.
the best milk?
I like cashew milk.
No, I mean like the best milk to make. Like, isn't it like really cheap?
Yeah, I think
Or,
it's like the most ethical
Yeah,
out
it's
of
like-
all of them.
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
most non-bad for the
bad.
planet.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
Nice.
on a rating from cow to legume, it's a legume.
Yes.
We're a amateur talk show host, so we're just stealing.
No, you were right. We're professional.
We're
You're
professional. We're
yeah,
getting paid.
professional, yeah.
yeah. Do you
Yeah,
not see
so-
our set? It's-
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
such nice sets.
Yeah,
All right.
come
Your
on.
microphones, everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
microphones.
All right,
And
Mackenzie.
we get sponsors.
Yeah, we do get sponsors. The ones we make
Wow.
up from our head like
This
5 minutes
video
before.
this video is brought to you by NordVPN. You discount code Mackenzie to get 30% off your
Watch
final
this.
offer.
We have to cut that out because the Nord's like, sorry, we actually
Yeah.
don't sponsor you, so we
Like,
can't
who
have
are
that.
these guys?
Okay, so let's get on with the questions to warm you up before the game. Okay,
Okay,
Mhm.
bet.
first question, Mackenzie. As our friend who is the most musically inclined and tapped in to the music of the world,
She's like, am
Okay.
I?
Really? Okay.
what is the best album to come out of quarantine?
Oh.
So
Oh,
from
no.
today all the way from March, that whole period, what is the best? Or if
I don't
you've been
even-
super tapped in, you can go month by month. But I don't know if you're that tapped
Okay,
in.
I don't think I'm that tapped in to go month by month.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy if you can go on the
Okay.
spot just like March, this, April, this.
I don't even know what came out today.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying as a reference point. So of the last 5 months, what was the best album that you think came
I
out?
think the most memorable one that I have on my mind right now is Joji's.
Yup.
Ian's been talking about that a lot, huh?
Fucking love that album.
It's so good. It's so good.
good. The production
Yeah.
quality is mwah. It's
Mwah.
great.
Chef's kiss. Yes.
Fucking chef kiss. Exactly.
So
I
is
like this one.
Joji like one of the only successful YouTubers to come out of YouTube?
To go into music, yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say.
To be honest, yeah. I can't even think of anyone else.
Yeah, me
Logan
neither.
Paul.
Logan
Oh,
Paul.
no.
No, he doesn't count. He's still on YouTube. We're
Does
talking
it?
about, we're talking
That's
about full
true.
conversions. We're talking
That's
about full
true.
conversions. They're not on the platform no more.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
You're right.
All right, Mackenzie, your story recommendations on Instagram for songs are always a treat.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Oh
a,
my
I should hope
God.
so.
Oh my gosh, I just,
God.
you know, you pull it out. So for the audio listeners, this is for you. Since you're already on Spotify anyways, you might as well just pull up the search bar and type in whatever Mackenzie has to recommend to you right now. So
Yeah.
in addition to Joji, because, you know, a full album, that's
fuck.
like, that's
Okay.
quite a time commitment, right? That's 45 minutes. 30
wonderful
minutes,
time.
Right.
Mhm.
But how about a song, less than 5 minutes or whatever, just to get into what
Yeah, what's a
music-
song you recommend
Yeah.
to us?
What's one
like
song?
any song?
Any
Like
song.
Any song.
Any song.
Any song.
Oh, she has to go into the vault for this.
What's one
Oh,
song
no.
that you think is so underrated that no one knows about that you are like, yo, you need to listen to this right
or even
now?
something you're just listening to right now. Like I know who's that one dude? I'm gonna look like
Okay,
an
hold up.
idiot.
Give me a sec.
What's on repeat? Like, what's one
On
song
repeat.
that you're like, all right, let me hit that circly thing and put the one on it. That how is that the thing
Oh,
on
true.
Spotify?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
what's one song
Like
you'll
the
have on
repeat
repeat?
one?
Like right now. What's like one song you have on repeat like right now?
Okay. I would say Vanish by Givian.
Ooh, never heard of
Never
that.
heard of
person
that.
before.
But that's what
Never-
we're looking for. We're looking for the shit that you don't even fucking know.
I'll give
So
it a
audio
listen
listeners,
right
You
now.
better go over to Spotify, type in,
Listen to
say it again. What's the song again?
that. Vanish by Givian.
How do you spell
I'm
that?
listening to it right.
Vanish,
G-I.
VANISH.
by
All right.
Giveon. Giveon.
Yes.
So you better have that. Swipe left on Spotify. Get that in the queue right after this episode.
Yes.
I'm listening to it right now. His voice is deep.
It's so good.
He's got a deep ass voice.
Wow.
Wow, I'm
Kind
Same.
of sad though.
It's
So if
okay.
you're ready to be in your feels.
Always.
Well, considering what happened last segment, it might be appropriate for me.
Oh my God, yeah, Mackenzie, he was just going off. He just kept saying he was
Why?
crying. I don't know.
No, I don't know. We were playing this. We were playing a game where you have to like say whatever comes to mind first after questions.
Okay.
All the stuff I said was really sad and
So
depressing.
sad. He's like,
You'll see it. You'll listen. You'll hear it. You'll see it.
Okay,
And you're like,
okay,
Justin,
I'll
what's
find
wrong
out.
with you? Are you okay? Welcome to our next segment. People listening and watching. How many times do I take a shot
I
every
know.
time I say hello,
Welcome back.
audio listeners and watchers, to the 17th iteration of this
fucking
game? All right,
game.
today, or not today, now,
Now.
5 minutes later, we have our next guest, Chanelle.
Ooh.
Chanelle, say
Hello.
what's up to our audience.
What's
Chanelle,
up, audience?
Our
you
5
forgot to-
viewers.
yeah.
Our 5 listeners.
Yes,
No, you never know.
sir.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Chanel's one
Chanelle.
of them.
Yeah. All right, so let's get right into it. Chanelle, as a fit queen who has fire
Yes.
Instagram content
Slay.
on
Yes,
the constant,
queen. Yes, mom.
how do you get a fit off for for our fashion listeners? How do you get a mood board worthy fit off?
So, like, you mean like what I post on Instagram? Like,
Yeah, how do you get like
What's the
sick
process,
fits?
man?
What's the process?
Do you go
behind
on
your sick
Pinterest?
fits?
Are you like, wow, I love that. I love that.
okay, well, it depends honestly on like where I'm going that day. And usually
True.
I'm like,
Mm.
obviously quarantine, like I'm not going anywhere. But
Yeah.
when
fair.
I'm going out with my cousins, I gotta show out. And my cousins are the
Mm.
only people that will take photos of me. So I try to think, okay, what was the last thing I wore with them, and what can I wear that I haven't worn with them yet? That's
Gotta-
what I think
Gotta keep
about.
them on their toes.
Gotta
you
keep
know,
on the
do-
toes.
Yeah,
Gotta cross 'em
exactly.
out.
So,
Okay.
I mean, like, obviously, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I just, like, go on Instagram and I see other people, like, what they're wearing, and I'm like, okay, so I'm going to go with this. I'm going to pair this with something else. But I try not to, like, stick with what, like, I think is trendy. I don't know. Like, I like to mix a lot of stuff. Like,
Right.
Justin got me into the loafers. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo,
like, I was
loafers
like,
are a wave.
Everyone listening to the podcast knows loafers are it.
Loafers are the fucking
yeah, like
wave.
I after I was like, okay, like everybody wears sneakers. Everybody is like, okay, let me just like post up my sneakers. I want to show everybody I have this. But why don't you think of like people don't post? Like, I don't know, slippers or something.
Well,
Like,
you
why don't
don't
you go with like a
see.
fire fit, like something branded or something, and then wear fucking Uggs? Like that.
Uggs.
That's what will
Damn.
get you attention. Exactly.
That's
Like, my
why.
last post, I'm just gonna put it out there. Like, I was wearing my cousin's fish slippers. I've been obsessed with those for so long.
Jeez.
Those are crazy.
Hard.
Like, you
Hard.
just gotta think of what you don't see a lot, and then just mix it in.
Bring
Yo,
back
everyone's
the
on that
Crocs,
croc
that's
wave.
I'm
It's all about that
saying.
fish wave.
Crocs
Exactly.
are hard as fuck. I don't care
Exactly.
what anyone says.
I kind of like the Justin Bieber ones. I saw those.
Those
Oh.
are pretty hard. Those are
drop-
pretty tough. Yeah.
That drop was horrible.
Yeah.
Me and Justin are a big fan of the Yeezy fucking foam runners. We fucking love those boys.
We would like those are the podcast
They
shoes.
look like dinosaur fossils to me.
It's
like,
fucking weird. That's why I
That's
love
why
that
we- that's why we
shit.
want it.
It's so crazy.
Considering we are an audio podcast, those are part of the those are our grill uniform. Is the fucking
Hell yeah.
the gray-
easy whole foam things.
We're gonna run up one day when we can all go back to campus wearing foam runners. That's the motive.
Yeah. And we're just gonna do a podcast.
Totally. Well, at least they're
Hard.
comfy. I mean, they look comfy.
They
They
look
look
comfy.
great. They
Can
look
you imagine
great.
if they're not? It's like 3D
Oh, imagine they're like
printed
bricks.
filament. It's like the worst.
It's just like heavy, just like
Yeah.
it's uncomfortable. Every step is a pain.
It's like breaking in a pair of Doc Martens. You're just bleeding. It's like, oh
Oh
no.
my god, no.
Yeah, I
I
heard
don't
those
know.
are pretty bad to like
Oh
break
my
in.
god. Yeah, no. Breaking in docks are like the worst. It's like wearing like bricks,
Jesus
and
Christ.
your
Wow.
foot has to like mold into them.
That's
and Jordans,
fucked.
I would say I don't
Really?
like breaking in Jordans.
No, I don't like it either.
Yeah,
It takes a long
Chicago's.
time.
I mean, not
Mm.
Chicago's. Like the Jordan ones. Like
Any Jordan before 11, you need to break in, which is unfortunate.
yeah, they
Damn.
hurt. They hurt.
Jesus.
Yeah, it does. It
Anything
does
to
take
stay
a while.
fresh, you know? Anything to stay fresh.
You gotta,
I know, but, like,
yeah.
I don't know how the
Pain
people
is
do it
gain.
when they have like super crisped out Jordans. You know for sure those
have
are super
bandits.
uncomfortable because they don't
Yep.
break them in because they're
Yep.
super clean, and that means like they're not broken in. That rubber is like super hard. But aside,
exactly. If you're not creasing them, then they hurt. Like,
if you're not turning any shoe into a beater, you're not wearing your shoes right.
You're not wearing it right.
Fact.
That's how I feel. Right. Every shoe I get, I'll beat the hell out of them. I just think that's a cooler aesthetic anyways. It's like, whoa, your fucking blazers are fucked.
That vintage aesthetic is so in right now. Like, people will literally buy new shoes and then, like,
fuck them up.
Dye their laces, right? I mean, the bleach the laces.
Yeah.
The coffee cream laces.
The coffee cream.
Cream like
laces.
I seen those. Like, they literally like, okay, this white shoe, like they put like yellow on it, and they're like, hey, this is
the aged soul. The aged soul.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to do like wine. Shoes are like wine, you know. The older they are,
that's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
All right, Chanelle. The next question related to the fits is: how do you get a fit pick off? You said your cousins do it, but when you're doing it by yourself, how do you do it?
What's in your mind? Are you like, I got to make some cool motions, some cool poses? Like, what are you trying to do?
I guess like I try to find like plain background or like something that would like complement the fit, like and I mean like I'm not like into like taking selfies. I don't know, I just like it's hard, like, so I try to like just get the fit, not my face, so that like that's kind of like the main thing. I know, like, I mean everybody like takes photos just of their fit and like takes out their face, but like if you're just gonna get your body, then might as well do something like cool or like go in a nice background, like yeah exactly. So I don't know, just like try to find somewhere that complements it and like you're comfortable taking photos. Like I'm gonna just try to like go somewhere where there's nobody there, like I people. That is so awkward.
I hate it's always those ones when you're trying to take a picture like in public and then someone sees you and you're just like you do like the quick little...
I know. It's like
it's like, whoa.
Like you see those photos on Instagram of people like walking down the street or like photos like them walking. I'm like, I tried that once and that was not it. Like I'm not.
You have to be like super like you don't care about what anyone thinks, which is good for you, but I can't do that shit. Or like you just super don't care.
I try to find a place where I can like just be alone. Like I can't take photos in front of other people. Like it's just too much.
I mean, you can be the baddest bitch when you're alone. You know, it's like you feel like I'm confident as fuck right now.
You're alone. That's yes.
That.
So how'd you come up with that mirror selfie? That crazy ass mirror selfie where you're standing on the mirror.
Oh my god! Okay.
That was crazy.
Those are
that was sick.
That went off. Like so many people found that photo. I was so like shocked because like. Literally, I was helping out, like, one of my friends, she has a collective, 7 Book Studio, shout out. And they were asking us to, like, post a photo of our fit that day. And I wasn't, like, I was, like, wearing pajamas. And I was like, okay, I just got, like, my Jordans. Why don't I, like, post something with it? And, like, I had a sleepover with my little cousin. And they had, there was an air mattress.
Oh, I love air mattresses.
In my, like, one of the floors. And I remember I had this, like, mirror in the basement. And I just, like, I wanted to take a photo of my full fit, but I don't have a good, like, mirror. So I took that upstairs. And I was like, yo, what if I just, like, put it on the bed? So I put it on the air mattress and I stood on top and I took photos. And I was like I wasn't wearing Jordans in this way. I was wearing my Clarks. And I was like, no. I need something better.
You need the heat. Bring the heat.
And I'm like, this is way too good to just like send to them and be like, photo of the day, like whatever. So I'm like, I'm going to save this because I know like, this is it. Like I got to post it on my
took it for herself. She's like, oh no. You need to pay for this.
This is a Patreon paywall content right here.
I remember, so I had a mirror in my backyard and I wanted to try to do the same thing, right? But my dumbass put it on fucking asphalt.
You broke the mirror.
I broke the fucking mirror.
Like, 7 years, man.
Bro, I know. I
was so scared because like I had it on the freaking bed and I was standing on it. I was like, oh my god, if this breaks, my parents will kill me.
That air mattress is gone.
Yeah, literally. I was so.
Oh my god, that's like an explosion! Holy, it's like a grenade. Legit.
Yeah, but I was so shook that it got like.
That it went off.
Weird.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well,
sorry, someone's coming on my door.
Okay, so you literally it was just like a spur of the moment thing, like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. Let me just run with it.
Yeah, exactly. And I always like. I don't know, like I love into photography, but like I
Mhm.
love thinking about like concepts to do or whatever, even though like I barely take like photography photos other than school, but like in my mind I'm always like thinking about that kind of stuff.
I'll
So
be
I
right
don't
back,
know,
guys.
maybe
Sorry,
it's just
continue.
like my mind.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I just thought of it, like I don't know.
That's sick. All right, Zara, welcome again to the podcast. We did not fuck up Zara's recording yesterday, and we're not redoing this podcast
Yeah,
another
this
day.
is definitely not take 2 or anything, right, Zara? This is our first time meeting, actually.
Yeah,
I've never
welcome.
met
Hi,
these guys
nice to meet
before.
you.
Good to
Hi,
meet you.
Zara.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Too slow.
I will-
slow.
I will shake your hand, Zara, because I am not an asshole. There you go. All right, Zara.
Hey.
So let the people. I've been very inconsistent because some people I give an intro to and some people I didn't. So I'm gonna remember to get to make sure it's all.
She
equal.
doesn't
So-
deserve an intro.
So either everyone gets an intro or no one gets an intro.
She doesn't deserve an intro. She's no one. She's stinky.
I'm nobody. I'm
All right,
stinky.
Zara. Fuck Ian. Say what's up to the audience.
What's up, listeners of the Justin and Ian podcast, the late afternoon?
Oh, he even remembered to.
You're not even gonna say shit.
The late afternoon.
Good afternoon in the late afternoon.
No, Ian. The name of the show is. This episode is called the Late Afternoon Show.
Yeah,
but she
Ian.
didn't say show. You just said.
I
you know,
did
she did.
say show.
I don't work with amateurs.
Okay. All right, Zara. You already know the drill. Let's get into it. Questions.
Yeah.
Hey, Zara, how about you just loosen up? We're not holding you at gunpoint. Okay, you can relax. Thank God. Then whose guns are these?
What is this?
Wait, are you sure?
Wait.
Wait. We're on Zoom, but why are there 2 guns just floating in my
Yeah.
space?
What is that?
All right, Zara.
Enough rambling. Look, see what she does to me, Justin?
Wow. You know, well, I mean, we've been rambling for basically all of the guests. And
Zara's
we were like, yeah, we'll just stop right there.
Zara's
All right,
my
Zara.
kryptonite. Zara's my kryptonite.
All right, Zara. What have you watched during quarantine that is extremely noteworthy that you want every one of our listeners and watchers to fucking check out?
And not porn.
I think, damn it. I think everyone should watch Ratchet, the Netflix show about the nurse. I think, yeah, it's really good. It's a prequel to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
The cuckoo's
Yeah.
nest.
The cuckoo.
One flew over the cuckold's nest.
Zara,
What
from
would
the
you-
Not Yesterday, have you watched any more episodes?
Yeah, I did. I watched one more.
Wow. So now
Ooh.
you are dead set halfway in. And halfway
Yeah.
in, what are your reactions?
Yeah, what's your rating right now for it?
I'm excited for what's gonna happen next. It's still like it's a good like 5 stars for me. Like it's got everything.
Give it a Fantano rating. Zarthani Zartano.
Zarthani Zantano.
It's a light 9.
Damn,
Wow,
a light 9.
light
Where's-
9. We don't
where's
take
your yellow
anything over
flannel?
8 prints like lightly. Holy.
Yeah, where's your
Yeah.
yellow flannel, Melonhead? Come on.
I
Speaking on the
forgot it.
garms, what is one of your favorite garms that you have in your closet?
So this shirt
Besides the panties I bought you.
is this shirt.
Ian.
Ian, don't tell people about that.
It's a secret.
This shirt, the Supreme shirt. This
Yeah,
My
it's
Bloody Valentine.
My Bloody Valentine collab.
My bloody vagina time.
It's My Bloody Vagina. It's my favorite period shirt to wear.
Got him.
There you go.
So for those who are not watching, Zara is actually someone who wears the clothes that Supreme collabs with. They're the bands
Yeah,
that Supreme
she
collabs with.
actually
She actually
knows.
knows and listens to the
Unlike
music.
me. Unlike
and
me. Well,
It's not
Justin
like
knows
I-
a little bit more.
I know a little bit, but not enough to say I'm a fan and I'm gonna buy this merch based on the band and not the brand.
Zara's like, oh yeah, you listen to My Bloody Valentine. What's your favorite album? And she can lay it out for you.
No. I'm not fucking. I wouldn't do that. No.
But you can answer that question.
if you wanted to.
Yeah. Oh, and I'll do it now. Now that
All right,
you
do
given
it.
me
All right,
that-
go for it,
Favorite
pussy.
My Bloody
Yeah, so, like,
Valentine
what's
album
your-
and
like,
my
what's
favorite
your-
My Bloody Valentine song.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Well, we don't know what the band is.
Yeah, what the
I-
fuck? We're not gay. We don't
I
listen to that.
like. I like Loveless. I think it's a classic. I have the vinyl.
Wow. I think
You
we
hear
need a
that?
shirt for that
hear
single
that?
too.
You hear that, single boys?
Or album.
She
Yeah.
has vinyls.
Yeah.
All the boys out there.
I have vinyl.
Zara's single boys.
I'm single, boys.
We're not doing reverse psychology. We're not doing reverse psychology.
No,
we're
not. No, we're not.
No, sexy girl.
No,
yeah, save them for me and Ian.
Yeah. Yeah, save them for me and Justin, Zara.
These guys get all the girls. Don't send them my way.
No, not at all. All right, guys. We don't know what number we're going to put this segment
7,
in.
6? I don't know.
Definitely not the last one. Probably the second last one because he, like the second last, is almost always unforgotten or forgotten. But we are here to change that. The second and the first. I mean, last.
Justin's having a stroke. He's having a stroke
right now.
We've been recording since 5, and so we're tired.
So,
how many people did you interview?
A lot.
5.
Oh,
you're
5.
But we
on a list of 5. I'm in the top 5.
Yeah, you're top 5. You're top 5.
You too.
Exactly.
All right, Bosco. Well, let's introduce you.
Okay, why don't you introduce yourself, Bosco? Who are you?
Is our dear friend, and we will give him the floor. Bosco, who the fuck are you?
Okay, well, where do I begin?
Not at your birth, just
no. Okay, to describe myself, I'd say I'm pretty quirky, unconventional thinker at best. I'm a very sappy romantic when it comes to certain things. And I make Ian cringe a lot. I guess that's what I could say.
All right, Bosco.
I love you, buddy. I love you.
We love you, and we want the world to know more about you.
Yeah,
so this is why we brought you on the
want to throw you out
pod.
there into the ethos. You know, you got to.
So we're gonna warm up our audience by asking you 2 questions that we might have asked our guests in the past, but I don't remember. So, question uno is: what is something that is so underrated that you are so about that you need more people to be about?
Reading. I think people should read more.
Yeah.
Do you have a book recommendation?
You're probably
Bosco?
the only person I know who reads, Bosco.
I started reading and then I forgot.
I forgot how to read.
Yeah, what are these letters? What is
but
these
not reading for class though. It's reading for fun. I literally go out of my way to read essays or read those books. Right now, I'm kind of
on the docket.
Emerging Africa, and it's an economic book that ties in African philosophy and other ways of thinking. And this guy is just putting his view on how Africa is going to emerge on top as an economic leader, which they are now because the whole
Afrofuturism, boy.
Yeah.
Afrofuturism, Black Panther. I watched. I didn't
really like the movie, to be honest. I think it was too overhyped.
It's mid. I didn't like it either. Bosco, I agree.
All right. So following up on that, what do you think is too overrated that people think is great but it's not?
Sex.
Something that's overrated. I'm trying to think now. This is kind of tough. Oh, the Among Us. It's fun. It's a fun game, but I don't think it's up there.
I can fuck with that. You know what I gotta say about Among Us? People are too serious about that game.
Or Animal Crossing. That shit was gone in a month. It came in.
Yeah. It was it was there for the summer, and then no one's playing that shit anymore.
So you don't have any particular thing that's grail status for everyone, but you're fuck it, that's trash.
I think Among Us is a pretty solid answer, to be honest. That shit,
interesting.
Everyone's playing Among Us now.
I play Among Us too. It's I'm not trying to roast it and say it's a shit game. Yeah, I'm a terrible imposter, but I just do it for shits.
Yeah. I mostly play for fun, but when people get too serious about it makes me go,
chill. This makes me go
limp.
This is fucking Among Us is Mafia online.
Yeah, and I can't bring out my Mafia ties out too soon.
Exactly.
Jeez, Bosco's Italiano, if you don't know. All right, guys, welcome to the very last segment. We saved the people who have been on the podcast the most for last. The assistants are back technically for the second time this season because I forgot to upload the video and I actually didn't finish editing it because whatever. So they are technically supposed to be on earlier for a special episode, but then I didn't edit it. So now they're here. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for being on the podcast 18 times. And then Tyler 47. Tyler N. Okay.
Ian looks like a Filipino John Lennon, bro.
That's me. On Shrek when they have the blind mice.
Oh,
that's Ian.
Wait. Chill.
It's fucking blind.
Where's a stick? For the audio listeners, me and Ian just put on sunglasses and we put out rulers. Okay, guys. So you guys have been on the podcast quite a bit, Tyler especially.
Yeah.
And we've never given you a guest position. We always made you do stuff that we didn't want to do. So today we are actually giving you a guest position on the podcast.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So we will start with asking you two questions.
Yes, sir.
First question is, and this is how we've been closing all the Just Saying Podcast Quarantine Edition episodes. What is one topic that we have done in the past that you would like to revisit? So, Anne and Tyler, you can do it separately or together if you want.
You have 1 minute to converse.
No.
Do we have time to converse or no?
No, I'm kidding. I'm being stupid.
What?
I want to fucking converse. I want to make sure we have the
They
same.
go behind. They put a shield down and it's like. Okay, so
exactly.
one episode that we've done before that you would like to redo.
Like
They muted the mic. Wow, they actually muted the mic.
Huddle. It's like, okay.
Wow.
Here's what we're
Okay,
gonna
Ian.
So
Wait,
this
this way. You're this way. All right.
Listen, here's what we're gonna fucking do.
Wait, Ian, you're face the other way. Face the other way. Yeah, come closer. Come closer to the wall.
Okay, wait. We gotta get this right. Audio listeners, we're sorry. This is so bad. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you guys gotta actually switch to the video. I'm sorry.
Okay. We're ready.
Wait, but why do we have paper? Why can't we just say
No,
that?
no.
Can you say this is for the
Oh my
game?
God.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why did you guys bring her back? Okay.
For the audio listeners, those thumps were me hitting the mic on my head.
Justin's like,
I hope there's not a spot that develops on my head during this game. All right, so what episode would you like to revisit / topic?
You want to go first?
I liked the fashion episodes, except obviously like you didn't put up the one that we talked about with Supreme.
Yeah, because that was
The first one, y'all didn't do like video or you didn't put up pictures, so it was really stupid.
which was like the first season. We didn't put any audio. We didn't record video properly.
No, sir.
Yeah, so a better version of that is good.
So any other, and we want specific topics that we've done.
I thought Anne would talk about the thrifting episode.
Yeah, I thought you would be like, I want to jump in on the thrifting episode.
The thrifting episode was good, but I feel like you can go in more into depth on like tips and stuff about thrifting.
So you would want to be on that episode? Question mark.
Well, I'm more so interested in like the sustainability of fashion, and that.
Well, and
includes-
we've never
definitely
done
talk about
sustainability,
that.
which is also something we're gonna save for the next question. All right, Tyler, what's episode you would want to be a guest on, not an assistant?
So I'm gonna throw a curveball and say I don't want to be on any of the episodes because of my horrible time on the Justin and Ian podcast.
Wow.
The disrespect, the disrespect, the amount of vulgarity thrown in my face.
What vulgarity?
Wow.
What vulgarity,
I
huh?
can't remember the last time I enjoyed my job on the Justin and Ian podcast.
What fucking
I think
vulgarity?
if I had to revisit one episode specifically to destroy, it would be the fucking black toothpaste one.
We didn't even post it.
That's a destroyed episode. That's a lost episode.
That's a lost episode. It's already destroyed. You can't destroy something that wasn't made.
You know what, Tyler? You know what episode I want to revisit? The one where you said Joaquin Phoenix was in The Lion King. That's the one I want to revisit.
That was like the third
I left the
episode.
European podcast. My skin has cleared. I've been invited to be on the European Union. Like, shit just got better for
Tyler's
me.
life is just going
Wow,
on.
he just skyrocketed after he left the pod.
European Union.
European Union. What the fuck don't you mean the European
Now
Union?
Anne's like, oh, he's lying, Ian. He's lying.
What do
No.
you do on the European Union of all things? Like,
Oh, tell him, man.
I do researching because of my experience on the Justin and Ian podcast.
Oh, so what you're saying is it's a positive
Oh,
experience.
so you're
We
putting us
gave
on your
you-
resume as a research
we gave
assistant.
you something to do. We strengthened the
you leveraged
skill.
my possible experience to the European Union, but I didn't enjoy it. But I had to for the interview, you know?
You're welcome. You're
You know
welcome.
what? We're appreciative of you on your time, but you know what? If that's not the same, that's okay.
We'll bring on
accept
a
it.
new assistant.
We'll get a new
and
one.
the opening is ready.
I think want to say that you'd like to be on an episode of talking about like sports fashion or something. I feel like that'd be really interesting.
Oh no, realistically, my favorite was actually the Noah Centineo episode. That was
a banger. Yo, we had so many clips on that episode.
Or Lizard. Lizard was Joe.
Lizard was pretty funny.
That was all the same episode, no?
No.
This fucking lizard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Classic.
Second question, which is what Anne is basically already answered. What topic have we not done? Would you like your own episode?
Mine would be sustainable fashion, which includes thing.
I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my topics are very fashion oriented, but I don't really know what else I have in common with you guys I could talk about.
It doesn't have to be in common, Anne. You could just be educating us the whole episode. We don't have to. We could be learning and listening.
We're dumb. Me and Justin share one brain cell.
Yeah. They look like this.
Yeah, that's what they look like.
Cool though.
This is our brain cells. We share them. Next episode they'll be at Ian's.
Currently, Justin has all of them, so I'm like low functioning right now.
But the next episode, Ian will have some.
I'll have all
keep
of them.
switching. Yeah. So Anne, sustainability episode. Is there anything else you would want to be on?
I'd have to think about it every time.
All right, Tyler. What's
via email?
Via email?
What are you saying?
Tyler, what new episode topic would you want to be on?
That's hard. I feel like one thing that I really like is like
That's
film.
what she said.
I like to see the way that business fucks up like art, because there's so many movies that come out that are ruined because of like business decisions.
Corporate,
corporate decisions or like corporate stakeholders. And I find that so interesting because like something will start out really good and then will progress, and because of so many fucking greedy hands in the pot, it'll ruin the entirety of it. So although I'm a business major, I want to see how like business is fucked up entertainment. That's a great episode.
First thing that comes off is
Did you
Star
hear that,
Wars.
people? You know, Tyler just blessed us with an idea that we're gonna use without him.
I you know what? Without crediting him. You know what, Tyler? That's a great point. The first thing that comes to my mind is Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. What a shitty movie that was, huh, guys?
Oh my gosh! If we ever to do like proper video essays, we can actually have good research because Tyler would be like, done.
Dude, we should do an episode only on Adam Sandler and how he ruined comedy, and then rejuvenate.
Hey, he didn't ruin it. He was. You know what? Yeah, maybe we could have a whole.
We'll have an Adam Sandler episode, and
we
all
should
have
just binge Adam Sandler just to get a new taste for him.
And we have to dress up as our favorite Adam Sandler character. I call Howie.
I call Billy Matt. I call the guy who wants to fuck his teacher. That's me.
Oh, dude, I watched that. That's my boy, right?
Yeah. No. Oh no, not that one. Another one.
Adam Sandler. I mean Andy Samberg.
Both they were both in it. I'm talking about the one where Adam Sandler goes back to 4th grade and tries to bone his teacher, and he's like a grown man. I think it's called Billy Madison. No, it's a good movie. It's a good one.
Wait, is it Howard? Yeah, Howard. I'd be Howard. All right, guys. Wow, we are tired. We definitely did not take. We definitely didn't take 2 days to record this, and we definitely didn't add in a guest just miraculously last minute because somebody
wasn't Bosco for sure.
So yeah, it's been great. We had a great time doing quarantine. Hopefully, I'm still recording. Yes, I'm still recording.
Listen, guys, we love doing the podcast, even though only a few of you watch it. But it's a niche thing. You're very niche.
It's a niche thing. We're growing our audience. We're growing our friends. We loved having everyone on. This was a great experience.
We're growing our friends like
we're
plants.
growing our friends. Yes, we are growing our friends. They're little plants that we were nurturing.
They're like the little. You ever watch Harry Potter and you pull them out of the plant? They're like,
yeah. What do they call it? The potato-looking thing?
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know. Well, whatever.
All right, Ian, close
I think
this
they're called
out.
mandrakes. They're called
mandrakes.
There we
go. Yes, our little garden of mandrakes.
Little mandrakes. They're drakes. It's a drake.
Pull it out, and then he'd start singing fucking
passion fruit.
Yeah. Fucking you pull one out, and it's different stages of Drake.
Era Drakes.
So you pull out one, it's Marvin's Room Drake.
Yeah, one of them is What a Time to Be Alive Drake.
Yeah.
Guys,
all right, guys. This was a great time. I am still lightheaded from talking so much and not drinking any water.
So much laughing.
This was so good, guys.
It was a good time. Well, hope you enjoyed watching.
Hope you enjoyed, everyone.
Listening.
Hope you stick through. Please check out our friends' projects and Instagrams. Send them love. Next time they post something on Instagram, send them a little comment that says Justin Ian Podcast sent me, or something like that. Or make a little joke that we made in the episode and put it in their comments if they post anything. Or just say, what's up? We found you on the podcast and you're cool. Thanks. That'd be great. So we are sad to say that this is the closing of the Justin Ian Podcast Quarantine Edition, even though quarantine is still happening.
Still happening. Remember when we all thought it was going to be 2 weeks?
Yeah, we thought we would be done by the time this would be going on, but clearly
like half
quarantine
a year in,
beat us.
Yep.
We are going shorter than quarantine, even though we thought we were going to go longer.
Guys, we'll be back, of course, but at a later date. Who knows? Wait on it.
In the meantime, we do have an announcement. I think I alluded to this at a time before. But
what is it, Justin?
Like Ian starting his own little Begone Thought 1-minute clip, today we are announcing that instead of 1-minute clips, we're doing 20-minute bits. This just in, the podcast, where it is me talking about stuff because I want to talk about it. Will I be talking about stuff we talk about on Justin Ian Podcast? Probably. Will we be talking about stuff that's not on Justin Ian Podcast? Probably. So, 20-minute bits every week, probably. Hopefully, I am consistent this time. And yeah, new era, trying something new. We'll see how it goes. But
if
yeah,
you
we
like
love
Justin more than me, which I'm sure you guys do. You're gonna enjoy this.
No way. We'll see.
You're gonna enjoy
see.
This.
You know what? Ian will definitely sprinkle his time when he has a chance. He'll definitely pop up. Or maybe we'll just do some bonus Justin Ian podcast episodes instead.
Yeah. Who knows?
So thanks guys for joining us for a season 2.5. Hopefully we'll see you in a proper season 3 where me and Ian are reunited together.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Thanks again.
All right. Thanks everyone. We appreciate your viewing.
Bye.
Bye.